Nowadays, there are programs that help you to realize any idea or reach any goal. Deal with papers and legal documents? There is Microsoft Word for you. Want to write a song? Use FL Studio, and so on. Is it convenient? Without a doubt. But this kind of convenience has a price, a little one. You need to pay for all these programs and not just once. You are likely to enter a trap of monthly and early subscriptions. $10 here, $5 there, and if you use quite a few of paid programs, the monthly bill is likely to be quite sizable. And don't get me started on the annual bill. Well, I suggest that we try a different approach. In this video, we'll tackle free alternatives to software you use regularly. We'll have a look at Office suites, photo and video editors, and other programs that make your life a little easier. Please like this video and let's get started. We all know about Microsoft Office, which is an office suite that allows users to create text documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and so on. The suite is a really useful thing, but it costs handsomely. Its price sits at $70 a year for one user and $90 a year for a family. Sure, the suite comes in handy if you are a student who needs to write essays and create presentations. But what if you are just a casual user? Then you simply don't need such a pricey subscription. If you are an Apple product user like me, then you automatically have access to the Pages, Numbers, Keynote suite. The name speaks for itself. The Pages module is for text documents, the Numbers module is for spreadsheets, and the Keynote is for presentations. This suite is absolutely free and available on all MacBooks. But what if you are a Windows user? Sure, there are the Google services, but they require you to be online. LibreOffice is a different story. It is strikingly similar to the Microsoft suite with one significant difference. It is absolutely free. Granted, the interface is slightly different, but it still has enough resemblance to Office. Besides, when you save yourself $70 a year, the interface is not an issue. So make sure to check LibreOffice out. When you think about photo editing, what is the first software that pops into your head? It's Photoshop, right? The main name of this Adobe product became a term for photo manipulation, and the company charges quite a lot for its crowning achievement. The photographer plan costs circa $10 a month, but in the course of time might go a lot higher. This is the moment you start to look for alternatives. There are tons of open source options to choose from, but I suggest you try PhotoWorks. This photo editor has all the tools you might need for photo enhancement, basic editing, local adjustment, you name it. You can easily increase sharpness or blur certain areas of your image. There are also HSL sliders for color adjustments. PhotoWorks also offers you tools for image overlay, AI-powered photo background change, and much more. The biggest downside of this photo editor is that it offers very basic layer editing, so if you are into photo bashing, that software won't work for you. But if you merely deal with photo editing, this is the perfect tool. One more thing, the software isn't exactly free, but its price even for an annual subscription is fairly low. Besides, if you follow the link in the description, you'll be able to order PhotoWorks at a huge discount. Don't worry, you'll have 5 days to taste it for free before you actually decide. Let's move on. If you are a videographer, chances are you've been eyeing both Adobe Premiere and Sony Vegas for quite some time. Hold your horses, guys. These software are way too expensive. It is especially obvious if you are consider all the free alternatives out there. Take DaVinci Resolve for instance. This is a truly revolutionary video editing program that is absolutely free. Granted, there is the paid version of it, but the main differences are the 4K export feature, GPU rendering, and a handful of additional effects. So if you are not planning to create a Hollywood-style product, the free version of DaVinci Resolve will do. I'm saying this as a seasoned videographer. I'm even using this software to edit this particular video. One more important thing, unlike Adobe Blackmagic design developers, the team responsible for DaVinci Resolve really care about their users and constantly update their product. The latest 18th version recently been being presented. You can find the news on the internet. I can go on for hours praising this video editor, but I don't have the time, so let's just move on. If you need a program to create vector graphic design, you don't have to buy a pricey Adobe Illustrator subscription. Instead, opt for Inkscape. I won't be going into much detail describing this software, since I'm no pro in vector graphics, but according to seasoned users, Inkscape is a program that can easily rival the Adobe product. It has all the necessary tools, support for SVG and so on. Have you tried this program yet? Let us know in the comments. If you are a fellow 3D modeling enthusiast, then you've probably heard about Cinema 4D or 3ds Max. These are real juggernauts in the world of 3D graphics. But surprise, surprise, they have a free alternative as well. It's called Blender. Sure, some people might be already aware of it, but I still have to mention it. Blender is a free and exceptionally feature-rich program. Just so you know, you can even use the program to edit videos. It might be subpar to DaVinci Resolve, but still is sort of serviceable. Within the software, you'll find camera tracking, myriads of shaders, support of external plugins, and basically all the other features you might need for 3D graphics. Now let's talk about sound creating and editing. If you are half task of the sorts, you probably prefer to do it in Adobe Audition. But here is a free alternative for you. Audacity. This is a free program with a less lavish interface but a decent toolkit. In case you are into writing music, there are a few solutions for you as well. Sure, such programs like Ableton Live, FL Studio, Cubase, Pro Tools have a free version. But why would you need them if you have Reaper? Well, yeah, the developers only give you 60 days of free usage, but you won't be limited tools-wise during the trial. Besides, there is Cakewalk by Ben Labs, although I'm not a fan of the interface and limited functionality. As for free though, you might think that there aren't one, but there is. StudioOne 5 Prime. This is a great sequencer for writing music. It is similar to Cubase, only free, but it has all the tools you might need. Now as a bonus, let's have a look at software for converting media files. The market is overflowing with such programs, but judging by my experience, it is a challenge to find a properly working one. Some mess up with the quality, some produce super heavy files, and others takes forever to process them. But Handbrake is a breath of fresh air. This is a free file converter. Sure, you might find the interface design tried, but the toolkit is rich. With Handbrake, you can turn an AV file into an MP4, an MP4 into a MOV, and so on. In case you have already tried these programs, please share your thoughts in the comment section. Prefer to stick the Adobe products? Then tell us why too. As for today's video, you can see that we have covered only a few categories, but at least we tried to bring you the best alternative in each of them. My name is Victor and this is the PhotoWorks channel. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, hope to see you next time.